So let's start by defining what is rest in God. We got two passages, this one in Joshua, this one in Hebrews, saying that God is giving you rest. What do they both mean? Well, in the Old Testament, rest was a very physical rest. Okay? It actually meant stop fighting. It was a cease war. When God said if you would enter the land and drive out all the inhabitants and then live as people of God, he was going to give them complete and total rest. They would not have to fight anymore. That would be the end of it. They would stop and they would have full rest. Okay? Pretty simple. Right there. That's cease fighting. Now, in the New Testament, what rest is this. It is to stop striving to find God's acceptance. It's to stop trying yourself to make yourself right with God. It's stop trying to earn God's love. Instead, it's just be in love. Okay? Being in God is a lot different than earning love from God. Okay? Now, that doesn't preclude doing things, but it's a state of being. I've been married for 22 years to Tina, and I guess maybe during our time of dating, there were things that you sort of have to do to figure out, is she the right one? Is this going to work? And there's stuff that you do to sort of like prove your love. And you do this, I feel like I've got to try to earn love. So, when we first started dating, I tried not to show, everything to her that I knew was a weakness in my life, and put on a little bit of a face that I was going to, be a little bit better than I really am, because I got to earn her love. I only wanted to, her to see me, as whatever. And we all do this. You want examples? Yeah. So we do that. And I think that that's pretty common when people date. Now, the more that we would get, into dating, the more you started let that down. And you start being more real, and you're being honest with yourself. And at some point, you switch from saying, we're dating, to we're in love. Do you see what I'm saying? That point when you make that switch, how do you know when to stop saying we're dating or we're this or this? When do you start saying we're in love? For me, it's when you've dropped all the guards and you're resting in it and you're just saying, well, she accepts me for who I am. She knows the areas of my life that I'm lazy and the areas of my life where I'm driven. She knows the areas where, I have a lot of stupid pride things going on, and she's okay with that, and she accepts me for that. And I don't have to worry about trying to hide who I really am, because I just know she loves me. And the same back. And I know all the things about her, and I love her. And we don't have to prove our love to each other. Now, do I still get her things, do stuff for her, say encouraging words to her, tell her that I love her? Yeah. But am I doing it to prove my love for her? Or am I just doing it because I love her? Do you understand the difference? That's what it is to rest in God. This is what we're striving for. I'm not doing things to prove my love for God. I'm not trying to earn his acceptance. I'm not throwing up a mask and trying to pretend that I'm better than I really am, and trying to point out all my good works and doing all this stuff so that he will one day accept me or love me or find me favorable or bring me into his kingdom. I am in Christ. I am in love. And he's in love with me. And he does it all. He brought me into his kingdom. He loved me. The Bible even says we can love him. Why? Because he loves us. Because he first loved us. He put that love in me to be able to love him. It is all from him. This is resting in God.